Tver region, Italian rubber production plant. This is where OSB-3, OSB-4 oriented strand boards and tongue and groove panels are produced. We are at the Longyard area. The capacity of the Longyard is up to 130,000 cubic meters of timber. The main raw material used is pulpwood, namely aspen, pine and spruce. All timber is subject to mandatory certification by Forest Stewardship Council. Non-compliant material is rejected and only rot-free logs without knots and burnt wood are selected. Here you can see the logs that have already been sorted and are available for further processing. Logs go to the debugger and then through the metal detector to remove the wood that may contain metal. For example, World War II era shell fragments or hunters' birdshots. Once past the debugger, the logs are advanced to the thermal conditioning line to be treated with hot steam and water mixed with a specific caustic wood softeners. That is because the wood fed into the strander should be softer and supple to ensure a longer run life of stranding knives and the high quality of strands. The grapple loader features a 360-degree rotation and ensures continuous supply of logs of up to 50 cm in diameter into the strander. Strand sizes are program specified. On average, the specified strand sizes range from 0.6 up to 1 mm. The stranders cut the wood which is further sorted into the three grades to be used as surface and core board layers and also as fuel. Our production is environmentally clean and practically waste-free. Wood reduces from the manufacturing process and combusted in the energy plant burners. Italian rubber plant covers its energy requirement by two energy and power centers with the capacity of 110 megawatt. Right behind me you can see an organic Rankine cycle turbo generator, manufactured by Mitsubishi Turboden. It converts the thermal oil heat into electrical power. The production is fully automated. Operators simultaneously control several processes from the control room. It's like a small spaceship. All processes are monitored by video surveillance cameras. All main finished product-related processes take place in this room, with power center, dryer, forming station and the press operators are sitting here. From the 4 dozen beings of the forming machine, the strands are arranged into a mat with lengthwise and crosswise layers orientation. Only safe resins are used. In our production, we use both as melamine formaldehyde and a PMDI isoconate resins that we check during the incoming material control. As the plant personnel say, there is less formaldehyde here than there is in the pine forest. Continuous production is ensured by a 60-meter press divided into 6 temperature zones and 4 pressure zones. The first zone provides a thermal shock to add a quality warm the mat up from the outset. It is most important to properly heat up the core layer to prevent the blowouts, delaminations, deformations and comprise the quality of the panels. This is a Greek-on thickness gauge and a scale. That is, this is where we can make adjustments. So if I see that the thickness is behind the requirement, we already can say that something is wrong. As a result, we make changes. Kick-off mechanisms automatically deliver cut-off panel samples to the QC quality control lab to be tested according to the international quality standards. Once the panel size are measured, we enter the data into the program and the testing machine loads up the sample to failure at a specified rate. The machine determines the shape. All is done automatically. During the incoming material control, we measure the resin viscosity using a viscometer. We switch it on and it displays the result. The unique feature of Teleon Terra plant is its ability to produce OSB panels of different width and length. Panel thickness offered range from 6 up to 40 millimeters. After the press, the panel travels to the diagonal saw where it's cut to size and then passes through the fan cooler to be cooled down to the required temperature. Panels are stacked into bundles that are automatically transferred to the intermediate storage area with the capacity of up to 100 cubic meters of materials. At the stacking station, the panels is stacked into bundles, which are then transported by the conveyor either to the tongue and groove line or directly to the parking line and delivered to the finished product warehouse. All products are subject to mandatory certification, both according to the Russian and international standards. We are at the Italian Arbor finished product warehouse, which operates in 2 daily shifts. This is where ultra-lam OSB 3 panels are loaded into trucks, railcars, containers. The panels are bearing making specifying the thickness, size and date of manufacture. Italian Arbor products meet the European requirements for the free formaldehyde emission class E0.5. OSB 3 and OSB 4 panels comply with strength, moisture resistance and environmental safety standards.